it's your girl and I'm back with another video. So today I'm doing a natural hair tips to try during quarantine. How to keep your natural hair healthy during quarantine. That's what I'm doing. How to keep your natural hair healthy during quarantine. Yes, I have 10 great tips for you guys to try out, so I hope that you do. Trying to see if I have anything to tell y'all before we get into this. Next, after this video, well, no, after I take these twists down, I'm coming 2 slick back buns. I think that's what the comment said, because that's what she asked for and that's what I'm giving. So it's coming, it's on the way, but I do need to, you know, keep my hair healthy. So, you know, but once that is over, once I take these out, that'll be the next style that I do. So that'll be the next hair tutorial coming in the future. I've ordered some stuff while we're on quarantine, so I'll be doing a quarantine haul soon, so look out for that. And anything else that I come up with in between that time is what you guys will be getting. But without further ado, let's get into it. Tip number 1 is do not over cleanse. Your hair produces natural oils that you need in your hair to keep it healthy, so don't over cleanse because that strips it. I would suggest washing your hair once a week to maybe every 2 weeks, you know, something like that, every other week. Something to where you're just not always wash, so that you don't strip your hair. Also, co-washing is good for that if you feel like you need to wash your hair co-wash, because it's really like a cleansing conditioner. But even still, you shouldn't be doing that all the time. You need to let your hair build up those oils and get, you know, a little nasty so it can, you know, be healthy. Next thing I have is to apply products quickly after washing. So I know when I wash my hair, I usually can sit after getting out the shower and putting clothes on for 30 minutes to an hour without having any products in my hair, and that's just letting your hair follicles close up. And so in order for your hair to accept all the moisture that you're putting into it, you need to immediately put products in it after you get out the shower. So I would just say, you know, put your clothes on and then get straight into, you know, putting the products in your hair and not waiting. My third tip is to always sleep with a bonnet, scarf, or satin pillowcase. I don't know how many times I've been over my friend's house and they're going to sleep head straight on a pillow and it's not a satin pillowcase. My sisters will not sleep in their bonnets. Like, you need to sleep in a bonnet, a scarf, or have a satin pillowcase, because it's like when you're asleep, you're rough. You don't know what you're doing. You're rolling around and stuff. Hair is coming out unnecessarily. So if you sleep with a bonnet, that's protecting your hair from anything that's happening while you're asleep and you don't know what's going on. So bonnet. Another thing is to protective style, to grow your hair and give it a break. What I've learned, like recently, is that African American hair grows faster in twists, braids, and things of that nature. And it makes sense because it's low manipulation. I mean, I know I keep touching my hair, but you don't have to bother it every day. You don't have to do it every day. You don't have to style it every day. It's fine. You know, it's just chilling out, you know, giving your hair a break. So it's good to do in between hairstyles, or while we're on quarantine, sitting at home, twist it up, take all the time you need to do it, and just not have to think about your hair. Another thing is to T-shirt dry your hair after you get out the shower. The fibers and stuff in a towel are harsh, so you need to use either like a microfiber towel or a T-shirt. I personally use cotton T-shirts, works just fine, and it's better for your hair because it doesn't, you know, pull out the strands. Another tip is to take hair vitamins. I will insert a picture of the hair vitamins that I currently take. At first they were nasty just because I don't like raspberry, but you know, of course you get used to it. And then it was saying take like 3 a day. I don't recommend taking 3 a day because gummy vitamins, you don't want to take 3 a day. Maybe taking 2, like 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Or maybe just taking 1 and making sure that you do it every day, but you do not want to take 3 every day. I'm telling you that. Just know. The next thing I would say is to drink water and eat healthy. Drinking water is it's a no-brainer. And eating healthy, like, when your body is healthy, everything else can grow and be healthy and do everything. So make sure you're drinking a lot of water and eating healthier foods, especially now that we're on quarantine. You have the time to do better for yourself, so do it. Another thing is to oil properly. So oil is a sealant. It seals your hair. It closes, like it helps to close the hair follicle. So applying oils when you first start applying creams, like after you wash your hair, is not a good thing to do. Make sure you're putting it on after. I personally put it on after I do my gel, like in my video, which is in the eye right here. Yeah, I put on oils after I put my gel, and then I'll talk about what I do next in a minute. Next thing is to detangle from the bottom up. It just makes it easier and it helps you pull out less hair. They also say something about use a wide tooth comb more than you use a brush, but personally that doesn't work for me. But if it works for you, detangle with a wide tooth comb instead of a brush. The next thing I have, which is what I was going back to, is to refresh your hair as needed in between washes. So what I mean by that is you should be, if your hair, say you're doing a wash and go for like the whole week until you wash your hair again, you need to make sure that you're moisturizing with water every day. Spraying a little bit of water, a little bit of leave-in, maybe a little bit of gel, and a little bit of oil. Putting oil at the ends of your hair whenever you wear it out just helps maintain breakage, like keeping you from breaking your hair off. Another thing I would say is trimming your hair often. When you have split ends, it just continues to split up the hair shaft, and that's not going to grow healthy hair. Even though you know you're cutting it off, you're keeping it from continuing to split further up. So if you could learn how to trim your own natural hair, since we're on quarantine, if you live in a house with somebody that knows how to trim hair, talk to them, because trimming your hair will keep your hair healthy while we're on quarantine. Another thing is to deep condition. You should be deep conditioning. I would say I deep condition every other time I shampoo. Now, your hair should not be dependent on deep conditioner. You should not need deep conditioner to get good curls, or to, you just shouldn't, you don't want your hair to be dependent on deep conditioner, but know that your hair does need it. Because if you deep condition too often, you will need deep conditioner. So you know how much your hair does need it, but you shouldn't be dependent on it, if that makes sense. Just don't deep condition too often, but you do need to deep condition and do hair masks and things of that nature. Also, since we're on quarantine, you should try the rice water treatments. You should try the mayo treatments, the egg treatments. There's stuff with coconut milk treatments. There's plenty of things on Instagram and that you can look up and that are on YouTube for good hair masks that you can try that can help your hair grow and stay healthy while we are on quarantine. How oil treatments are good. There's this website that somebody found. I think it was on TikTok. I will link it in my description box, and it was a website of pretty much like a beauty supply store online. So pretty much anything you can find at your local beauty supply store that you don't have access to now that we're on quarantine is on this website. So hot oils that you might need, gel that you might need, that you can order online. Also, you know, they have all that stuff on Amazon, Walmarts and Targets and things of that nature also have their online stores up. I know for sure that Marshall's has closed theirs, and that's what I do get most of my more expensive products that I don't want to pay that price for on Marshall's. So that is not available anymore. But the website that specifically has like anything that you need that you can only get from the beauty supply store, I will link that in my description once I find it. And that's pretty much it for this video. If I come up with any more tips, of course I will make another one, because I want you guys to have healthy and curly natural hair and yada yada yada. And I also will put the link to the terrible first video that I made talking about natural hair. The tips are still good and they're still valid, but the video and the quality is just trash. So I'll also link that in the eye up here right now. And that is it for this video. I will see you guys next time, and thank you for watching.